Noise pollution. Noise is derived from the Latin word nausea, which means sickness leading to vomiting. Noise pollution is also called as environmental noise or sound pollution. We can define noise pollution as any disturbing or unwanted noise that interferes or human well-being or harms wildlife. Although noise is constantly surrounding us, the noise pollution is generally conceived or receives less attention than water quality and air quality issues because we cannot sense, see, taste, or smell the noise pollution. According to the WHO, sound levels less than 70 decibels are damaging to living organisms, regardless of how long or consistent the exposure is. Exposing ourselves for more than 8 hours to constant noise beyond 85 decibel may harm us. What are the main causes of noise pollution? The noises coming out from street traffic sounds from cars, buses, pedestrians, ambulances, construction sounds like drilling and heavy machineries in operation, airports with constant elevated sounds from air traffic, that is planes taking off or landing, and in workplaces sounds often common in open space offices where high machineries create huge noises, constant loud music in and near commercial venues, industrial sounds like fans, generators, compressors, mills, train stations, traffic, and household sounds, which includes television set to music playing on the stereo or computer, vacuum cleaners, fans and coolers, washing machines, dishwashers, lawn mowers, and events involving fireworks, firecrackers, loudspeakers, and especially conflicts generate noise pollution through explosions, gunfire. The disinfections in this case are likely caused by the conflict and the insecurity and less by the noise pollution in itself, although that compound stress levels are very high. What are the harmful effects of noise pollution? So, all kinds of pollutions are harmful to us, and noise pollution is also hazardous to our health in various ways. Hypertension, it is the direct cause of noise pollution, which in turn elevates our blood levels for a longer period of time. And hearing losses, which can be directly caused by noise pollution, whether listening to loud music in your headphones or being exposed to loud drilling noises at work, heavy air, or land traffic, or separate incidents in which noise levels reach dangerous levels such as around 140 decibels for adult or 120 decibel for children. And sleep disturbances are usually caused by constant air or land traffic at night, and they are serious conditions in that they can affect everyday performances and lead to serious diseases. So it also affects the child development, and child appear to be more sensitive to noise pollution. And the high impact is cardiovascular dysfunctions, elevated blood pressure in turn causes cardiovascular diseases in adults, especially during the night, and in elders. Psychological dysfunctions and by the noise annoyance. So, for an when you create much noise, it creates an emotional reaction that can have an adverse impact on human health. Noise not only affects the human life but also affects the marine life. Marine life also gets affected by noise pollution. Thousands of oil drills, sonar, seismic service devices, coastal recreational watercraft, and shipping vessels are nowadays populating our waters, and it causes an a serious threat to marine life. Whales are the most affected as their hearing helps them orient themselves, feed, and communicate. Thus, the noise pollution interferes with cetaceans. That is, cetaceans includes whales and dolphins. They interfere their feeding habits, their reproductive pattern, and migration routine. That's causing hemorrhage and which leads to death. Other marine life, like land animals, are also affected by noise pollution in the form of traffic, firecrackers. Especially birds are affected by the increased air traffic. Nowadays, we couldn't see birds around our living area. So, by what are the ways we can prevent or we can remediate it? Wearing earplugs whenever exposed to elevated noise levels, and we have to maintain a decibel level of around 35 decibel in our bedroom at night and around 40 decibel in our house during the daytime. So we have to choose a residential area as far as from the heavy traffic and from the industrial areas, and we have to avoid prolonged use of earphones, especially at elevated sound levels, that is at higher levels. And we should avoid the job where we get exposed regularly to a high sound levels. And honking in public places like teaching institutes, hospital should be banned. So in teaching institute and hospitals where uh, the people who need attentions are crowded. So in commercials, hospital and industrial buildings, adequate soundproof system should be installed. That is a false roofing or two or triple layered doors has to be used. Musical instruments sound should be controlled to desirable limits, and we can avoid noise pollution by planting more trees around our residential areas. Explosives should not be used in forests, mountainous, and mining areas.